Evaluation. How did you use media technologies in the construction and research, planning and evaluation stages? We use media technologies at all stages of our production, and they were a key element to our success in making our product. We were able to use media technology that included Final Cut Pro X, Photoshop, Blogger, Prezi, YouTube, and many more. In the construction and research stage of our project, we used Prezi, an online PowerPoint creator, to create our texture analyses. These texture analyses helped us to compare our plan with pre-existing videos in our genre, and allowed us to see what we were doing differently to the norm. Making the texture analyses was easy with Prezi, and it was easy to edit our ideas if we were to change our minds about certain aspects to the video, which we did do at various points. We made a texture analysis about One Republic song, Wherever I Go, which, as we were creating a music video by the same artists, allowed us to see what kinds of videos they usually produce. By seeing what our chosen artists normally create, it was easy to stick with the same kind of themes that the artists tried to get across, whilst also going in our own direction in terms of storytelling and narrative. We again used media technology in our construction and research stage when we used YouTube to look at pre-existing music videos of our artists in our own genre as well as similar genres. We looked at the official music video of our chosen song, One Republic Counting Stars, to get a better insight about what the lyrics mean to our artist. By doing this, we were able to plan out a narrative and storyline to work with the lyrics of the song. YouTube videos have a comment section, which were vital in allowing us to see what One Republic's fanbase liked and disliked about the official music video, which meant when it came to making our own video, we could use elements that worked and discard elements that didn't. We also used media technology at our planning stage. We used Final Cut Pro X to make changes to our chosen song. We sped up and slowed down the song in some places to see if we could make the song more dramatic and to fit the ideas we had drawn up about the video. For example, when the lyrics of the song are "Take that money, watch it burn," we sped it up, as we felt that in the original version of the song that this section of the song went on for too long. Final Cut Pro allowed us to experiment with the song, but eventually we decided against making any changes due to audience feedback, which had a general consensus that the changes were too choppy. We agreed, and so we changed the audio back to the original version, which was easy to do with Final Cut Pro. Another example of us using media technology throughout our project was in our evaluation stage. We used SurveyMonkey to gather anonymous audience feedback from our peers so that they could give us their honest opinion on our music video and the choices we had made when it came to characters, mise-en-scene, setting, and lighting. By giving our audience an opportunity to have an input, it allowed us to become closer to them and find out as an audience what they expected and what they wanted. It wasn't too late to make changes to our project either. Due to the feedback we were given on SurveyMonkey, we changed the colours we used throughout the piece. The opening 20 seconds of our chosen song has a much slower pace than the rest of the song, and our audience felt that we should recognise this. Because of this, we added a colour filter onto the section called Film Noir. The addition of this filter gave our opening 20 seconds a much darker feel, which our audience responded well to. This filter stayed on our video and is even in our final piece. We would not have been able to gather as much data as we did without the help of media technology. When it came to the ancillary task, we were able to use Photoshop to create our album covers, which was very convenient as neither of us are very good at drawing. By being able to use Photoshop, we could produce a high quality addition to our project that looked professional. We were able to add different colours to our album cover that we would never have thought of adding, a dark shade of red for example. We were able to see what all the different colours looked like due to Photoshop, and if we didn't like them, reverse the changes easily. In our final piece, we used a lot of media technology to make sure we had the most professional final product that we could. We used Final Cut Pro to edit all of our clips together and create the final version of our video. We used tools that we wouldn't have been able to access on other programs, such as the range selection tool, which allowed us to select certain sections of our video and only work on that one piece, meaning that if we added a new filter or a speed change, it would only be applied to that part of the video. This tool was very useful in allowing us to edit efficiently, but also keep a high standard of work. Our final piece was also improved because of the camera we used. At AS level, we used a school camera that only had two features, record and to take a screenshot. Due to the advancements in technology by the time it came to the production of our A2 media, the camera on our smartphones was of higher quality than the school cameras were. Because of this, we used our phones, a Samsung Galaxy S6 and an iPhone 7, to record our footage. We saw a drastic increase in quality from our AS work. meaning our final piece looked more professional, and this is due to the advancements in technology over the past 2 years. We would argue that media technology was one of the most vital factors in making our product a success. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to conduct the research that we did, and the planning of our video wouldn't have been as smooth as it was. It was easy to make changes at every point of our production, which was very helpful, as we were always going to need to make changes. And if we had drawn our plan on paper, this would have been much harder than it needed to be.